Hey guys, Adrian here, XIP Training Systems. Today I want to show you guys a test that we use for testing our athletes' speed and also their deceleration. I think so commonly in our world of performance training, we forget that there's more than just the acceleration in the movements we're training. Here we take a simple 10-yard acceleration test, okay, where we're looking primarily at just that, the acceleration in an athlete's sprint, but we also add in a deceleratory component that allows us to do a couple things. One, we get to see how efficient an athlete is at not just accelerating but also slowing down. We're also able to put an emphasis, okay, on the deceleration, which I think that so often is what is forgotten. It's sometimes thrown into programs, but we forget as coaches that we also have to preach and teach and give this knowledge to our athletes at how important slowing down is. So here we have lasers. If you have a stopwatch, no big deal. It can still be a relatively accurate test. As the athlete crosses the line, the 10-yard line, they're then asked to slow down, okay, decelerate completely in a controlled manner, and I'm going to show you the position that we like to see them in. And then they have to pause there, and as you can see, I have a tape measure set up. So what we're doing is marking the furthest most point on their body being their foot. We mark that with a dowel, and we just are able to get two scores. One, I get their top speed acceleration as they cross the beam, and then I add to that, or slash, back side of the number would be their deceleration distance. So we've got a time and we've got a distance. What we're looking for here is as the athlete comes through at top speed, okay, they come hard through that line, and then we want to see them decelerate in a strong position as quickly as possible. So we're not coaching them to be back on their heels or throwing themselves into a braking kind of mechanism. We want to see them in a very controlled and athletic position so that they could ultimately change direction from there afterwards, that being the carryover to sport. So again, you're taking a speed time from their 10-yard, and then you're coming over and adding to that, say it's a 1.6 10-yard and a 100-inch decel, they have a 1.6/100-inch for their score. I would just suggest that you test their 10-yard sprint without the deceleration first, so that you can see their all-out acceleration without having to think about slowing down. Because as soon as you start to ask them to slow down in that piece of the test, they'll actually subconsciously start to slow down a little before the line. That takes a little coaching, and after a few reps, they'll test the waters just a little more fully and really drive through that line at top speed and then slow down. With the lasers, you get a beep, and for them that's a little bit of that external kind of cue. Oh, now it's time to stop, as opposed to kind of looking for the line to slow down. Guys, this is important stuff as coaches, athletes as well. We have to be able to understand how important the deceleration and the brakes in our training is for fully developing our athletes. Okay, I hope this video was helpful. For more, be sure to click on the link below, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.